No surprise that men are less willing to go to the doctor than women, and this is true even for the most minor of medical conditions, especially true when it comes to medical concerns, whether it's personal or maybe intimate. Joining us with more is nationally renowned sportscaster and physician Dr. Jerry Punch, and he really wants men to get out and get in the game and go to the doctor when they have a concern over their health. Jerry, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Stephanie, good morning. Great to be with you. Thank you. So
what is it about you men that just loves to avoid going to the doctor, especially over a health concern? I mean, that can be, kind of a big deal.
Well, it is, and just to sum it up, men are hard-headed. Men think that we think we're invincible or invisible when it comes to health issues, and women are much more prone to go seek medical advice, and I think that basically settles the argument that women are smarter. Maybe that's the settling point there. But men, especially as you mentioned, when a problem becomes intimate, men are embarrassed or ashamed, and they don't want to talk to anyone about it. And even sometimes their spouses at home when they have a problem, and that's why we're trying to get the word out about there's a men's health condition called Peyronie's disease, or PD, which affects 1 in 10 men worldwide, and so it's not that rare, and that men need to go seek help for.
Well, what makes you so passionate, Jerry, about getting the word out and getting awareness out about this to kind of help men get healthy?
Peyronie's disease, if you understand what this is, it's a curvature that can cause pain for a man during arousal and intimacy, and that pain is physical, but it's the emotional distress of behind closed doors, the loss of self-esteem, the anxiety, the depression, the relationship issues that can ensue, that can totally change an individual's life. So we want to make a difference, and one of the reasons I wanted to be a part of this is that I have so many friends of mine through the sports world who are athletes or drivers or coaches, and they say, okay, they'll pull me aside quietly and say, hey doc, we're friends, hey, I got a problem I want to ask you about. And I'm thinking, how long did they wait to ask this question because they were embarrassed? So I wanted to get the word out nationally that people shouldn't be embarrassed or ashamed to ask the questions. And the key is simply going to a urologist to get help. A urologist is a men's health professional, and they can call a local urologist, or they can go to the website and askaboutthecurve.com, which will explain to you what it is and help you get to a urologist.
Yeah, I mean, so true. And I have to agree with you. Maybe men are maybe a little more hard-headed when it comes to going to see a physician about their overall health. But I think it's true for both men and women. I think sometimes maybe you just don't want to hear the truth, so you kind of let it go on and you let it pass, which can be pretty problemsome because, I mean, it can get worse, obviously. So why is it important to get in the game and just get out there and talk to the doctors and not be afraid to talk?
We see every day on the news, on the shows, that people who wait just a little bit too long to be diagnosed, and suddenly they seem healthy, they ignore a condition, a nagging issue or nagging problem, and suddenly when they finally are forced to go get health care, they've got a serious problem that can't be resolved or can't be treated. And so this is something that you shouldn't suffer with. That's why I said, you know what, don't wait, don't agonize, don't suffer, don't have the physical and emotional pain. It isn't going to get better, but the treatment is fairly simple, and the key is to simply ask about the curve, pick up the phone or go to the website, askaboutthecurve.com, and call a urologist and get the help you need.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why millions of men are mad about March, and this really is the time to do it, so don't wait. Anywhere you want to send us online, you mentioned a website. I know hopping online can maybe be a little bit easier these days when doing that research and getting that help.
Yeah, absolutely. Askaboutthecurve.com. Guys, don't be embarrassed. Go to the website. You can do it privately. It'll tell you what the problems are, and it'll tell you how to get help. It's just that simple.
Jerry, thank you so much. You've got us covered, and it was a pleasure talking to you. We'll be looking for you.
Stephanie, thank you for having me.
All right. We'll send it to our website. If you want more information, head to fox4morningblend.com.
Do you look as young as you feel? Up next, how Swan Centers can help you reclaim your youth and actually appreciate what you see in the mirror.